On Tuesday, September 18th of 2018, firefighters were called to a reported apartment fire at 707 Poplar Street in Greer, South Carolina. After firefighters extinguished the blaze, 2 individuals are found in the apartment, both deceased. Investigators quickly ID them as 20-year-old Marquez Nash and his girlfriend, 17-year-old Princess Fuller. After processing the crime scene, the 2 are taken down to the medical examiner's office to be autopsied. After the autopsy was completed, it was found that Marquez was shot 3 times in the torso and once in the side of the head. Princess was shot in the back of the head, execution style. An apartment rental check was quickly done, and it was found out that the apartment belonged to a man by the name of Tevin Miller. Within hours of the homicide detectives finding out the identification of the renter, a call came in of a man shot in a car. When detectives and police arrived, they found 25-year-old Tevin Miller dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He had taken his own life. After processing both scenes, detectives theorize that Tevin Miller was responsible for the murders of Marquez Nash and Princess Fuller, even though the weapon used in the murder was a .357 Magnum, and the gun that was used to take his own life was a .38 caliber revolver. Police don't have enough evidence to say without a shadow of a doubt whether Tevin is responsible for the murders, but even in death, he remains the prime suspect.
Okay, so now that you have some of the facts before you, you're probably thinking to yourself, this is an open and shut case. Tevin simply murdered Princess and Marquez, and out of some form of guilt, or however, he took his own life. But let me stop you right there. Let me tell you a couple more facts about this case. I have spoken to the mother directly on the telephone, and she unequivocally believes that Tevin is not responsible for this murder. Now, Tevin and Marquez were best friends, and they knew each other for many, many years. Tevin has no known police record whatsoever. He has never been seen with a gun, was never known to own or possess guns. If you would talk to Tevin's neighbors, they would describe him as very cordial, very friendly, just a very nice guy, pretty quiet, and he kept to himself. This is a case that gets a little bit even more stranger. The mother did receive some form of correspondence via social media, and there is rumors and rumblings on the street that this case is more about some form possibly of a robbery gone wrong. Quite possibly Tevin felt guilty for letting it happen. I'm not going to go any further into details because I don't want to just start saying something that may not possibly be true. These are simply rumors, words on the street, and I'm, however, just on here bringing the case to you guys out there, bringing light to this case and seeing if anybody out there can provide any evidence to further the case to bring the killer or killers of Princess and Marquez to justice. This case is still considered an unsolved murder, even though I will say the police do feel and believe that Tevin is ultimately responsible for the murders. But you might be able to bring a tip to the case that could bring the possible killer or killers to justice. Let's not let this case fade off into the memory of the ethos out there. If anybody has any information that could possibly bring more clues into what really happened in this case, please call the police department that is based out of Greer, South Carolina. Their number is 864-848-2151. Again, 864-848-2151. I'm Lamont at Large. Thank you for watching my video. I will catch up with you on the next one.